see. Usually they put the Pokemon games in special case, so I couldn't find them, so I'm asking for some assistance.
箱なしのソフトを箱なしで、これがルビー。
Ruby?
これがルビー。
That, these are my favorite stores in all of Japan and probably even all of the world, because where else could you find copies of Pokemon games, old Nintendo DS's, Game Boy Advances, 3DS's, PlayStation Vitas, just everything, man. Just the book off. I just love the way that. I love how everything is preserved. I love how they still have games in the boxes. You know what I'm saying? It's 10 a.m. out here, man. And we out, man. Alright, y'all. So right now, I'm in the book off. I'm doing a voiceover on the video. As you can see, you got a Game Boy Advance SP in there. You got Game Boy Colors in the box. You got another GBA SP that's boxed up right here. Then you got a bunch of PS Vitas down there. They got everything in Japan, y'all. Then they just got 3DS galore in Japan, bro. I'm at a book off store. There's the special edition Groudon. That was going for like 150 yen. That's equal to like $700, $800. And then that 2DS, that was like 36,000 yen. That's like $200. Then a bunch more 3DSs even in the box. Over here, they just got a crazy Switch library, and I'm just walking around the book off. This is one of the first places I hit. One of the first spots I hit when I went to Japan. This was the book off in Shinjuku, by Shinjuku Station. You feel me? I'm just looking at the Switch games, just browsing. And I love going to the book offs. That's the book off is probably my go-to when I'm in Japan, because they don't discriminate with the prices. Like if they have an item, they just put it out there and they price it. They don't try to jack up the prices. Some of these retro video game spots that you're going to see in Japan or that you're going to visit, they're trying to make maximum money on whatever it is they're selling, especially if it's like Pokemon or a collector's item. You might find it in book off for a lower price. Even if it is a collector's item, if you find it in book off, some things it might try to hit you over the head up for, but like a lot of stuff, even the Pokemon cards, great deals in book off. I highly recommend going to every single book off that you can possibly in Japan. Like some of the stuff, they're gonna jack up the price, like if it's a special edition console or something like that. But a lot of the games, you could just buy the games for what it's worth, you know. But yeah, I highly recommend book off. I probably spent the most money with them out of any of the stores. Pretty much just only book off. Let me think about it. Everything I came home with was from these book off stores. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Because I went to Super Potato. They got pieces, they got good stuff, but it's kind of expensive. And yeah, like mainly just book offs and Pokemon centers for me, bro. I'm just over here looking at the junk section inside the book off right now, just walking around. Yeah, and one more thing about Japan is, as a black person in Japan, and I gotta speak about this, y'all, because I'm American, you feel me? But as a black person in Japan, you're in these stores, and I never once got the vibe that someone was watching me, that someone was following me. And I experienced that all the time in the United States, even when I'm intending to buy something, you feel me? It's like someone thinks that you're gonna take something. In Japan, you don't feel that, bro. And one of the main reasons why I advocate for just not just me, but anyone to go to Japan is like you feel so safe and you feel so much more able to kind of let your guard down in a country like Japan than even here in America. You always looking over your shoulder, whether someone is judging you, whether someone is watching you, somebody sizing you up. In Japan, there's just none of that, bro. And it's kind of a relief, you know, even just for your peace of mind, bro. Like you don't get the stares, you don't get the darting the eyes, you don't get none of that. But right here, I'm looking at the 3DS games. They got all the Pokemon 3DS games, all the Pokemon games you could possibly imagine. They got them in stock. Wii U games. They got figurines. I'm just walking around the book off. Look, you can see nobody's bothering me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the biggest person in there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's bothering me. Nobody's on me. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Just moving, bro. Everybody minding their own business. I love Japan for that, bro. In America, you got people like walking down your aisle just stupid stuff, bro. Look, PS Vita, PSP 7,000 yen, PS Vita 10,000 yen. 10,000 yen is like $70. Now I'm back over here looking at the PS4s and stuff. You got more Nintendo DS's, DSi's, 3DS's. You got that Groudon Special Edition 3DS going for like 750. GBA SP in the box, tons of PSPs, tons of PS Vitas. You got a box GBA SP, PS1 with the screen. You got a PS Vita Go, no PSP Go, I'm sorry. Then that's a Pokemon Special Edition Groudon super rare item right there. Seen it with the box in by the airport actually. And then over here I'm in Surugaya and they had copies of Leaf Green and Pokemon Sapphire for 6,000 yen. So I was actually supposed to come back and get those, but I just straight up forgot. But I went home with a copy of Pokemon Ruby, so I'm not too bad. And I'm just looking at random games right now. And I'm just looking at more random stuff. They had the Charizard Special Edition in there. I think they wanted good money for that one, so they was kind of hitting over the head inside this store a little bit, but not too crazy. Like if you see something you like, just grab it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still looking at games in here, PS2 stuff. Dragon Ball Z game. And yeah, it's vibing. It's vibing. But yeah, there you go. Leaf Green and Pokemon Sapphire, 6,000 yen and 8,000 yen. That's way cheaper than the side Super Potato. I'm going to pause right here. This is me, your boy, on the subway, on the train, you feel me? Headed to the next stop. Now I'm inside another book off, and as you can see, they just got Pokemon games galore. 2,700 yen for Pokemon X. Let me see. Pokemon Y, 2,900 yen. So that's equivalent to about $18 US. These are a little bit more pricey, $39 for that. So that's like $25, $27 for that. Pokemon Sun, that was like 1,500 yen. Pokemon Sun and Moon is cheap. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is a little bit more money. And then they just pretty much stock every Pokemon game from Black, White, Ruby, Sapphire. Just they have it all in Japan, and that's what I appreciate them for. Just the fact that they keep all this stuff so preserved and so nice in the box. You know what I'm saying? I love that culture that they have over there. I'm going to stop talking for a bit and then come back. But right here you got the 3DS's, 30,000 yen, 27,000 yen. That's like $150. 30,000 yen is like $180. 19,000 yen, that's like $120. 130 probably. You gotta do the conversions yourselves, y'all. I'm sorry. There's certain videos where they convert it, but like I gotta speak and do the conversions. It's a lot of work. But look, you got GBA games, Mega Man. I would tell y'all though, don't make the mistake of buying a bunch of Game Boy Advance games, and just don't make that mistake because you don't need it. Like just buy what you need, bro. You're gonna see certain things that you like. Make a list in your head, a mental list of what you came there to get, and just try not to buy everything that you see, bro, because you're going to come home with a lot of stuff, and it's not everything that you need to buy. Like, let's say I wanted to buy this, which I did not. What am I going to do with that? It's Dragon Ball Z, but what am I going to do with that? Here I'm showing Famicom games, Game Boy Advance games, just a bunch of GBA games. Like I said, like, take only what you need. Like that song from MGMT, just take what you need. Don't try to go over there and I don't know, like ball out of control. You can if you want to, bro, but you're just someone traded these things in here, just buying the stuff that they traded in, bro, and you're not gonna be able to play it because it's in another language. Unless you're actually Japanese or you can read and write Japanese, do not buy some of these games. Like the Pokemon stuff, I understand because it might be some Pokemon that you could trade to your English copy of the game and then put them on Pokemon Home so you could get some utilization out of that. But you just in here buying everything that's Japanese, I don't recommend. Go over here for consoles because you could get a good deal on a PS Vita. Go over here for Pokemon games, go over here for Pokemon cards. Cause Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards are good whether they're English or Japanese. But like, don't just be buying random stuff, bro. Just listen to me, bro. Listen to me. Over here, I'm like, I believe I'm in Akihabara. I'm in Akihabara by the train station. That's why there's a book off over there. It's a book off in every train station in Japan. Almost. So I ended up buying this black 3DS right here for 24,000 yen. Ended up buying that black Nintendo 3DS for 24,000. On the left is one for 16,000. 16,000 is like $108. But 20 to 22,000 yen I paid for the black one tax free. That ended up being $149 USA money. So that's good. And then they got some switches right here, some random I don't even know what type of controllers them is. Must be for the Switch. But yeah, they got that type of stuff. And then over here they got like the ROG Allies, the Steam Decks, things that we use in America as well. So they're on that PC handheld gaming wave too. AO Neo over there. I think the AO Neo going for more than the actual Allies and Steam Decks and stuff. And then another look at that 3DS right there, 22,000 yen tax free. For me, that came out to $140. I ended up buying it. And I did a video on that one already. You could check it out. And they got some of them exclusive special PS5 controllers. And over here, I'm in the Pokemon card shop. One thing I love about Japan is the fact that you could just walk around and like choose what Pokemon cards you want, and they just get them out the box for you. And that's really cool. If it's a specific card you want, you're likely to find it out here in Japan. There's so many Pokemon card shops, and it's important to know that some of them, they're gonna hit you over the head and charge a premium, and then other ones kind of don't. So if you see something you like, you might not have to get it the first time you see it, but you might not see it again. But then also you might see it again at a lower price. So it's up to you. So there you go, Venusaur, Blastoise, Charizard, special Charizard cards. I bought a few of that stuff at the book off. Go. Alright, y'all. So I'm in a random video game store. I believe this is Traders. That was a copy of Soul Silver. This is a copy of Heart Gold. Heart Gold going for 17,000 yen. That's like $110. Then let me see what's next. Sword Shield, Scarlet Violet. Those were going for like 4,000 yen. Not too much money. Then right here, I'm inside this store called Super Potato. It's like a world famous store. Tons of retro consoles, a lot of good stuff. But the thing is with Super Potato is that the prices are through the roof. They're everything is just exorbitantly priced. I seen the new Nintendo 3DS Pikachu Special Edition in there for what I believe was 86,000 yen. I might show it in one of these clips. I'm not too sure, but it was just too crazy for me, so I got out. And then also these stores are kind of small and very crowded at the same time, so not the best experience with Super Potato. I believe Super Potato is for maybe the retro video game hunters, because me personally, I'm not into like the older like buying Nintendo, Super Nintendo games, Super Famicom, Sega Genesis. So this is for the true collector right here. And this is me. I'm just continuing to walk around. And then also my audio got messed up because while I was recording, I had a video playing in the background. But over here, I'm showing the Game Boy Color games, Game Boy Advance stuff, things of that nature. Nothing too crazy with that. But yeah, just showing Game Boy Color games. They had a ton of it. If you ask me, I think you're better off shopping at the book off stores than the Super Potatoes and some of the world famous places. That's just me. The book off people, they just put the stuff out there with no bias, versus a place like Super Potato, they're trying to make their markup on everything. Like that copy of Gold for 4,000 yen. I seen it at book off for 900 yen, which is the equivalent of maybe $4. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get like 20 or 30. Fire Red, Leaf Green. Let me see. 27,000 yen. I literally seen those games for 6,000 yen in another store. So like I said, that's a 400% price markup. 70,000 yen for that emerald right there. Did I see that correctly? And then for that crystal, 50,000 yen. I seen Pokemon Crystal going as low as 7,000 yen in other stores. So definitely don't come here for like your Pokemon stuff, because you could just go to a book off. Those games, 7,100 for Ruby, 7,100 yen for Ruby. I bought Pokemon Ruby at book off for 2,300 yen for the Game Boy Advance version of Pokemon Ruby. So yeah, book off is way better than Super Potato when it comes to buying retro games. Super Potato is more like for the true collector. I just went because it's a world famous game spot, but to me it's a tourist trap. I'm gonna just keep it 150 with y'all, bro, cause y'all my people, man. They got the games up on the wall, still stupid prices like PSP games for 5,000 yen. That's crazy. Book off is giving stuff away, literally. But yeah, I gotta speak over these parts because the audio is jacked up, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Plenty more footage. So here we are. I don't know what store we're in right here, but this looks. I think it's Super Potato still, but like you got loose DS cartridges. Price is pretty decent on the loose cartridges. But like I said, Book Off is probably like the cheapest place. Still patronize some of these places if you want to. This look like Super Potato. I think we're still inside Super Potato in the Nintendo DS section. I didn't buy anything from Super Potato personally. I have nothing against them. It's just that I believe Book Off has the better prices. That's all. But you're going to see some of their more exclusive items in the next little clip right about here. So now we're looking at the 3DSs they got. They wanted 49,000 for that black one. I just showed it to you for 22,000 somewhere. So that would be 300 for that black one. And then they wanted a crazy price, 87,000 for that. That's $600 for that. Now that's kind of worth it, but you could get that same yellow one on eBay. 21,000 for that heart gold. I just showed it to you in another store for 11,000 yen. 11,000 yen is the equivalent of like $80. So 21,000 yen is about $150. $150 for heart gold when you can get it for $80 US somewhere else. That's what I'm trying to show you. At Super Potato, the price is a little bit jacked up. If you want to shop at like a legendary game store, go to Super Potato. If you want a good deal, go to Hard Offs, go to Book Offs. That's what I'm trying to show you when you're in Japan. You know what I'm saying? Because some places they trying to charge a tourist price because they know a tourist is going to shop there. And then another place, this is a Hard Off. But look at the Pokemon games. Those are slightly better prices. Those are okay prices. Emerald for 36,000. Fire Red for 19,000. 36,000, 24,000. I showed you those in another store for 6,000 to 8,000. That's $100. 14,000 yen is $100. 27,000 yen is about $160. 27,000 yen, that's about $160. 17,000 yen, that's about $120. 24,000 yen, that's about $150. So kind of give you a ballpark. 19,000, that's like 120. 22,000, that's like 140. 7,000 yen, that's like $50, $60. 44,000 yen, that's like 200, and that's about $300. If you're American, you're getting tax free when you're over there, or if you're a tourist from another country, you're getting tax free. Period. So you paid a lower price. This is the Surugaya store. This was actually not a video game store, so ended up climbing all them stairs for no reason. Really nice store over here. So right here you see the X and Y special edition 3DSs for 60,000. That's about $450. And then look, you got Fire Red, Leaf Green. These stores are hitting over the head because right now we are in the Akihabara district of Japan. So all these stores were kind of trying to hit you over the head for these games. You know what I'm saying? Cause I seen Sapphire somewhere for 6,000 yen, but you do have to appreciate the fact that they actually do have them. I also saw Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow in Book Off for 9,000 yen. So, like I said, depending on where you shop, it's depending on the price you pay. Over here, I'm just looking at random Nintendo Switch games. Nothing too crazy. I think this is the other side of that shelf that I just showed you. And here's some more 3DSs. $11,000 for a DS Lite, that's like $60. $19,000 for a Switch Lite, that's almost $150. You can get a Switch Lite out here from anywhere from $100 to $150. More 3DSs, all at or above 200. I see the Monster Hunter Special Edition for 55,000 yen. I just seen it. Run it back, 55,000 yen. Do the conversion. That's like 300. See, there's that Special Edition Switch Lite, 21,000 yen. That's about 150. Over here in the States, that's 200 plus tax. Heart Gold for, no, that's Soul Silver. Just a bunch of games. Like I said, this looked like one of them specialty stores. It's not a book off. So the specialty stores, if you see something that you like, you just grab it because you might not see it again. But if it's something like a piece of software, you'll find a better price elsewhere. How much for that? Boom. This one right here, I got that in a book off for 5,400 yen. Over here, they want 8,000 yen for it. That right there, I paid. That's a little bit more accurately priced, it looks like. Let me see how much. Can't see it. I messed up, y'all. I messed up. Can't even see the prices. But just know I paid 2,300 yen for all four of those at the book off. But this is a small business. I do support small businesses. I don't support getting hit over the head. I do support small businesses, though. They got some retro consoles, you know what I'm saying? So what they're banking on is that you as a tourist, they got some 3DSs. Not a great selection. It wasn't a great selection. And I was very far from finding my Super Famicom 3DS. But what they're banking on is you as a outsider, as a tourist, you just come in and you just buy the stuff, man. That's what they want you to do. But then, like, if you have enough time to look everywhere, you're going to find better prices. For example, you might buy something outside the box and then find it in the box for a better price. I see 17,000. I see 12,000. So you paying like $100 for each one of those. But you got to appreciate the fact that they had them in this place. They had them right outside the door. And I regret not buying copies of Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green. I only came home with Pokemon Ruby. I bought a bunch of other stuff though, so it's all good. I see a Game Boy Micro for like 36 in there. You got Game Boy Color for 31 in the box. I think that's a good deal. Cause 31 is probably like 200, but you get a Game Boy Color in the box. I think that's dope. This is a book off, I believe though. I'm not sure. 25,000 for a 3DS. 5,900 for a DSi XL. I think that's a good deal. 1,100 for a DS Lite in the box. That's less than $70. That's a good deal. Forgive me if I'm wrong with my conversions. I'm trying to convert them like quickly for y'all, bro, because it's over an hour of footage, bro, and I'm just trying to give you guys a good idea. Here I'm inside another game store. 16,000 yen. That's about 110, 120. For Soul Silver. Heart Gold a little bit more, 17,000, probably like 115. Pokemon Red, 10,000. That's about $70, $60. 13,000 for that blue right there, that's about 100. 16,000, a little bit over 100. 13,000, a little bit under 100. That yellow for 11, that's like $80. That leaf green for 12,000, that's like 80. That's like 90 for that fire red. I didn't see the price on that emerald, but just know emerald costs more than the other stuff. You feel me? And then I'm gonna just stop talking for a little bit and just let the vlog run. I'll come back later. They had tons of, see that Pokemon Gold Silver for 2,400 yen, and the Super Potato that was going for damn near 5,000 yen just for the cartridge. There you go, Pokemon White 2, which 7,000 yen, 2,700 yen for that one, 7,000 for that White 2. It's an okay deal. Pokemon Black for 2,700 is an okay deal. I think just the best part about Japan is the fact that the stuff is actually available. First, over here stateside, a lot of this stuff is not available. This is like big camera. Over here, I'm in a random PC shop. I'm gonna just let the audio play. Version of Brand Smart USA. I don't know if y'all ever been to Brand Smart USA. This is what it is, man. Yeah. Look at these tablets. They got different stuff, y'all. Different stuff in Japan, bro. Like, you don't got no excuse for your YouTube not be popping if you live out here. Cause there's so much equipment and cool stuff you could buy. Made me want to play my ROG Ally. PC stuff in the back. Bunch of PC gear. It's cool. We done pulled up the YouTube channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and click on that. Yeah. You feel me? Alright, we out there. We out the way. Recording. A little corridor. A little alleyway. There's camera store. Yeah. Just a bunch of cameras. It's a love for cameras in Japan, man. Lenses. It's almost $1 million for that camera. So we're back at this book off. I wish that light would stop flickering. But I want that white one right there. If it's new enough. I think it's new though. If it ain't new, I'll leave it. Look like it's been in there for a while. Got some more down here. 3DS LLs. And then they got Vitas. If you like the Vita, they got a whole bunch. PSP, PS Vita, 9,000 yen. That's probably like $60 for that blue Vita. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, 36,000 for that Game Boy Micro. I might just do that and be out the way. But I think I'll just do the new 3DS LL. Since my channel has mostly 3DS content on there. But yeah, let me go get an associate because we got more stuff to do today. Second hand for 40,000 yen. Tax free. Oh, yes. Passport? Yeah. Alright, so in that previous clip, I was looking at a white 3DS, ended up not getting it. Over here, I'm on the bullet train, and then I'm playing Pokemon, trying to show y'all that I'm taking the bullet train in Pokemon while I'm on the bullet train in real life. Corny, I know. So over here, it looks like we are in, I don't even know. This is Osaka. This is Osaka, the Dotonbori. They got Pikachu vending machines, which is cool. And I'm in another book off. Again, looking at 3DSs, 2DSs, checking to see what the price is like, if the price is right. You know what I'm saying? Just browsing and, you know what I'm saying? Just vibing. I took the bullet train to Osaka, 2-hour train ride. It's about $100 each way per person. And yeah, it's worth the money to go to Osaka and Kyoto. I don't recommend going to Japan without going to Osaka and Kyoto, especially for this video game hunting thing, because a lot of stuff is outside of Tokyo, you guys. Tokyo has more tourist traps. Osaka is very densely populated when it comes to like the shopping areas and stuff, but I just feel that you could shop better in Osaka and Kyoto. Trust. And look, man, I'm looking at DBZ, Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap. They even had a Usher album in here, you know what I'm saying? So they listen to Usher in Japan. Loose 3DS cartridges, look, 3,000 yen Pokemon White, 3,000 yen, 1,500 for Sun and Moon. So stuff is cheaper. This is book off again. Stuff is cheaper inside the book off. You go to some of them world famous places, nothing against them because they have some of the stuff, but it's more money. I'm in the book off still, just looking at loose Switch games. I didn't do anything for Nintendo Switch while I was in Japan. I feel like the stuff I have for the Switch already is enough. I'm not really seeking anything or wanting anything when it comes to the Switch. You got so over here was the Pokemon case. You see Pokemon Sapphire, Ruby going for like 14,000 yen. That's like $100. I seen Pokemon Coliseum up there for 7,200 yen. That's closer to about $50. I later found Pokemon Coliseum in another book off for 1,500 yen. So prices vary between different book off stores. They got some Pokemon cards inside the case there. Then they got tons of Heart Gold, tons of Soul Silver. Here was some GBA SPs customized, 50,000 yen. That's about $300 for one of the custom ones. Got Sapphire for 14,000 yen. Ruby 14,000, Emerald 1,800 yen, 18,000. Emerald's the most expensive, 20,000 yen. Leaf Green 18,000 yen. That's like a little over 100. This is like 150. These Pokemon Red in the box, Pokemon Blue in the box, Crystal in the box. A bunch of Pokemon Yellows. They're all 21,000. You got some loose cartridges back there for like 3,900 yen. And then I might get this platinum right here. And that'll be my little souvenir to go with my Japanese 3DS. You know what I'm saying? $3,100 for that Ruby. So go ahead and snatch from this book off. I actually ended up buying some pieces. I think that's Ultra. I did get that Pokemon Platinum. I got Omega Ruby from this book off as well. That looks like Ultra Moon. And I'm just in the 3DS section, just browsing again, y'all. I'm gonna be in and out from this point. That's my whole childhood right there.
Hell to do God's dirty work. I'm finding it hard to believe.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Intake.
こちらですね、60円お買いさせていただきます。本日ですね、
15,000
I drink that motherfucker, man. Sunbar.
One番線に到着の電車は狩町9丁目鶴橋岩里方面南立行行きです。The train on platform 1 is bound for Minami Gatsumi via Iwasato.
'Found another book off. Oh, hard. Super Mario Smash Brothers. Dragon Ball Z Fusions. This game is like $50 in the US. I'm buying this here, bro. This is like 600. This is like $6 for 1,100 yen. Pretty universal price all around on that Alpha Sapphire. I got Omega Ruby, so I ain't tripping. Hot pink 3DS. You get a white PS3 for 3,000 yen, bro. If only I can fit that into my bag. Get you a GameCube PS3 for 2,000 yen. Pokemon White and Black. Some Pokemon cards got passed.
Outside the room.
So these were some of my finds. Pokemon Platinum, 5,000 yen. Omega Ruby, 3,100 yen. Super Mario Bros, 2,000 yen. It's like $10. Dragon Ball Fusions, 1,100 yen. That's like $6, man. And then Super Mario Smash, 700 yen. That's like $3, yo. Then I got this one for 22,000 yen. It came out to 150 for a new Nintendo 3DS LL. Then I got me a bunch of Pokemon cards. I got some yen right here. I'm about to open these up on Vibman and I'll see what I find tomorrow, man. Had a lot of fun today. Osaka mainly. I got this thing right here in Akihabara, Tokyo, though. And that was the cheapest 3DS I could find at 22,000 yen, because the ones I seen at Book Off and all that was like 40,000. So, which was equivalent to like 260. So I got this for 150. That's cheaper than in the States, man. Cheaper than in the States, man. But yeah, a lot of fun out here in Tokyo. And I also got Pokemon White and Black, 3,000 yen a piece. I think that's about $17, $18. I don't know. So yeah. over here at this PC shop, I found a PS Vita 3G Wi-Fi for 15,000 yen. That's equivalent to about $91, y'all. Monster Hunter Special Edition Nintendo Switch. That's hard. That's about 150 for that too. That's hard. They got pieces. I'm gonna get that 30 yen for that salamander. I already got them though. The Roaring Moon, that's what it is. Big coin on 50,000. Look at those two, the two Charizards. That's hard. I want them. So right here, I'm in one of those Yu-Gi-Oh card shops I was telling y'all about. You just walk around and point out which card that you want or what you're trying to get, and they just go in the case and get it for you. Just showing you guys that in Japan they have a variety of selections for Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Dragon Ball Z, whatever you into, man. It's great. Alright, let's get your chicken. This is hard, bro. We in this like PC shop. Imagine that in the background. Look at that. Making the YouTube channel look so right. This one, they got the anime figure inside the PC box. Wow. That electric bill gonna be through the roof. Wow. So I found this bad boy right here for $117, the Nintendo Switch Lite Sword and Shield Special Edition in the box, fam. 117, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I would pull the trigger, but I'm just vibe. I might see it again. I seen another one at another shop, but I don't think I've seen it that cheap. If that's 117, then these are like 130 for these lights right here. And that's really cheap compared to America. Right here you got a Sugaya and on one side and the Super Potato on the right. So you got two video game stores side by side. We're gonna check them both out. Let's do it. Pokemon Crystal right there. Ruby Sapphire.
Ese sí se lo, o sea, ese estaría ya bien.
So right here, we're in the Super Potato at Osaka, and they had that Pikachu 3DS for 76,000 yen. That's the equivalent of $550. That's the other 3DS that I wanted, but I didn't pull the trigger on it. I ended up finding the Super Famicom one in Kyoto. So that's why I didn't pull the trigger on that one. But I did find it at Super Potato, and I'm just browsing. They had a lot of nice stuff in the Super Potato, I ain't even gonna lie. But yeah, the price crazy. Got them Game Boy Colors in there. 2200. That's like it's like 150. You know, I gotta chill on them. You know. The drum balls you wrapped up, man. Oh, they got Soul Silver in the box. Brand new. 49,000 yen. That don't even sound right, 'cause I seen it for 18,000 yen elsewhere. Nintendo DS games. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Oh, black and white right there. Platinum, diamond, pearl, platinum. They got them. Some more stuff over here. See Dragon Ball right there. I don't know if y'all see it. Oh, those ain't for sale. That's just for display. They don't. Some PSP games. Some very special PSP games, might I add. PS Vita, a lot of PS Vita stuff. They had their own library. Oh, Game Boy Color over here. No Pokemon. Yo. I don't know, Famicom, Super Nintendo, DBZ, they had it good out here, bro. Another Goku and Gohan, it's crazy. Over here, I'm at another store. There's that 2DS. I just got one of those stateside for $250. There it is for $300 in Japan. We got a great selection of Pokemon. Fire Red for like 20,000 yen. Loose cartridges of Ruby Sapphire. I didn't see the price on that, but you could stop it and look. Let's see. Game Boy Micro, 48,000 yen. I see a DS Lite for 4,000 yen. That's probably like $24. 22,000 for that 3DS LL. 19 for that Vita. You got PSPs in the box like it's 2006. And that's what you got to appreciate about some of these stores. I don't know if this is a book off. Here I'm at a random store. This was one of them action figurine places. They had some cool stuff like that. like the Gundam Wing toys and things of that nature. So I'm just enjoying my time in Osaka at this point. But at this time, I already done like touched everything in Osaka at this time. So I think this will like to last a little bit. This was some electronic store. Most electronic stores have huge Nintendo Switch sections since Nintendo Switch is the current video game system. So I'm just walking it right now. You know what I'm saying? Trying to yeah, I'm just swagging through the electronics, you know what I'm saying, man? Just peeping everything, PS5 gear, Switch gear. If you're looking for that stuff, they got it. You don't gotta worry. You know, we really go to Japan to get the older stuff because they keep it intact. But if you're looking for like Switch gear and PS5, Xbox stuff, you can find it. Not as much Xbox, but PS5, Switch, it's out there. It's out there for sure. Now over here, I'm just walking the streets. So I'm gonna stop talking and then I'm gonna come back at a later clip to do more narration, man. But yeah, I had to narrate a lot of the vid because some of the audio got messed up, man. I just see a lot of ROG allies out here. It shows that it's gaining popularity. Thank you. Alright, this one was the worst book off ever. I didn't even bother showing you guys the stuff inside. There was a Game Boy Advance SP, but and there was a 3DS, but it was the original one, the original XL one. So, yeah, that was the worst book off. Over here, I'm in another book off. I found this white and green PS Vita for 14,000 yen. I ended up taking that one. Some book offs literally sell books, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of them have video game floors, and that's what we've been checking out. PlayStation. I could take that home. 900 yen. How much is 9,000 yen, baby? So right here, we're at a book off in Kyoto, and I finally found the item that I have been seeking, the Super Famicom new 3DS LL. It was going for 86,000 yen. That turned out to be about $560. I unboxed it on my channel. This was the most expensive thing I purchased out there. Everything else was pretty easy to buy, you know what I'm saying? But like this was something that I really wanted because I had never seen a Nintendo 3DS that looks quite like this one. Now they did release a Super Nintendo one in the States, but it doesn't have that green, yellow, red, blue color pad on for the buttons, for the A, B, X, Y buttons. So I was really happy I found this, and that was a good moment for me right there, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm glad I came across it. That's really what I wanted, bro. Either this or the Pikachu 3DS. So I found it. I did a conversion. 86,000 yen is $560. I've been looking for this one. I came out here to get it. I could order it on eBay, but it makes my trip worth it, man. Look at these other 3DSs in the building, man. We did it. And yeah, that's why I believe the book offs are kind of the best stores. The Suru guys got some stuff too, but I feel like the book offs are just bar none when it comes to retro game shopping in Japan. You know, I found some stuff at the Super Potatoes, but the Super Potato prices are insane. You know what I'm saying? But they were charging the right price for that Pikachu Nintendo 3DS. But yeah, I got hit over the head for this in the book off, but it's literally the only one I found in all of Japan. I did find 2 of them Pikachu new Nintendo 3DSs. I'm gonna order one on eBay for like 2 or 3, so. And then here I am in the same book off, just looking at their game library. Yeah, pretty typical at this point since we've seen that book offs carry a lot of stuff. This book off actually had limited inventory of stuff. Like, it was just like a little video game section, but they actually had the one item that I was looking for, so that was really cool to see. That special edition right there. Famicom. Some Game Boy games down here. Oh, I've never seen that. Oh, 13,000 yen for that GBA. All right, let's grab that. Switch. Final Fantasy 13. Bunch of DS games. Bunch of PS4. More Game Boy and other games. Is this Pokemon Leaf Green? Nope, I'm never gonna find it. More Wii. Oh, PS Vita. Only game I'll buy is like Wipeout for Vita. I'm probably not gonna find it here. A Lego, maybe.
So if you are interested in something, this is the best time to buy it.
They've got vintage record players, vintage Nikes. This is crazy, bro. Supreme. J's. This might be my size. I ain't even gonna lie. The price about the same though, about 150. Got Forces. Pieces, y'all. This is Japan. Vintage record players. Vintage cameras. I'm not even into photography like that. Like different headphones. iPhones. More headphones. I think those are the Sony headphones right there. Camera stuff. You got just more audio stuff. I guess those are laptops over there. I haven't even seen the video games yet, y'all. Studio equipment if you're into that type of studio vibe. Guitar pedals. They got pedals for your guitar. Actual guitars. This is incredible. Super book off, super bizarre. You feel me? Wow. This is different, y'all. This is like the last book off I've been to. They got more pianos. If you like golf, this is just golf clubs. Just hardware. I think skateboards, snowboards, all that. I'm going to the video game section once I find it. This place is incredible. I finally found it, the video game section. The ultimate book off. Look at these. I believe this is Super Famicom. You know, I'm not too crazy into those older games, but if you want them, they're here. Game Boy Color. I see something with Dragon Ball Z, I gotta get it. For the Game Boy Advance, that gotta be Supersonic Warriors. They got 2 copies. Any Pokemon? Or did those savages already sweep through and pick up all the Pokemon? I see Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm about to go crazy, yo. Full Metal Alchemist. This is insane. Pokemon Gold, 900 yen. Kid. It's up there. I haven't even looked at the hardware yet. We got 3DS games. Dragon Quest is a big deal out here in Japan. Pokemon Sun and Moon, they're here. Same price everywhere. More Nintendo DS. Goodness gracious. Pokemon White in the case. No. Pokemon Pearl and Diamond in the case, 1,800 yen. This is the equivalent of not that much money. I have to buy it. I have no impulse control. I have to buy it. And I got a Pokemon White here. How much for that Pokemon White? 2,300. This is crazy. I can't contain my excitement any longer. You got all the Switch games. And it looks like they got a pretty steady supply of Nintendo Switch stuff. Oh, I found the other video game stuff. So you got so many Switch games, so many PS5 stuff. PS4. Crazy, y'all, crazy. Let's turn the corner. PlayStation 3 now. We got PlayStation 3. You know, I wouldn't buy any PS3 games. You got Need for Speed Rivals. This is crazy footage I'm getting. PS Vita. So I think they swept through and got all the Pokemon stuff, but if you want PS Vita games, they are here. This is the craziest book off, y'all. Final Fantasy 360 games, PS2 games, and then let's just look at the consoles one time. It's about to get crazy. Sparking Zero. It's about to get crazy. Let's just look through the consoles. It's crazy. Oh. $2DS, 15,000 yen, that's about $100. 3DS, 16,000 yen, that's about $100. New 3DS, 22,000 yen, the Pearl White. They got 3DSs that going for about 150. Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Red in the box. This is insane. I'm a fool with it. Pokemon Gold in the box. Pokemon Emerald, 18,000. It's a little bit over $100. No Game Boy Advances though. No Game Boy Advances. I think that's it, guys. There's nothing else. That's it, homies. That's it. Super book off. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, get you another look at that. Switch. It's crazy, y'all. More watches. Crazy. Baby G. Oh, get you a G-Shock for like 9, 8. Come and get you a G-Shock, man. 4,000 for that one. It's like $24. Oh, this must be the Flagship 21. Found another book off at another train station. They got N64s, Segas, Famicom, Look at that SP for 9,000 yen. Might grab that with a tax-free discount. You got new GameCubes, PS Vita in the box, PSPs, PSP for 14, PS Vita for 16, 14. So PS Vita's like 100 yen, $100. You got the old DS, the new 3DS. New 3DS is in the box. The special edition Pokemon one right here for 46,000. This one for 91,000. They going up for prices. PS5 equipment. They got them all. PS4, PS3, 12,000 yen. PS3, Switch, everything Nintendo Switch, more Switch. Yeah, they got them. I might do that GBA SP. Ain't gonna lie. They got everything, y'all. More DS and Vita right here. I'm looking at the Game Boy stuff. We'll buy some Pokemon. If I would get a GBA SP, it's probably never gonna happen. But it look like I could probably get it for like 60 out here. I might do that. No box though. More 3DS. Yeah, this one's hard, y'all. This is a good book off. PlayStation 5. Alright, I'm about to turn the camera off and shop, man. I'm about to leave Japan tomorrow. Laptops, MacBook. 78, that's like 500 for a MacBook right there. You feel me? They got pieces, y'all. Moral of the story, they got pieces. It's your boy Slim Rick, man. Japan, book off. I went to everyone out here. I'm out the way. Guys, I didn't notice this one is 200,000 yen. The Groudon edition. In the box, kid. That's crazy. I can't. Like, I'm done, you guys. I'm done. I'm tapped out. I just came back to grab this little guy right here. That's it. Or this one. But that one is way more. I'm gonna just grab this one and be out of everyone's hair, bro. I'm out the way. Mega Man Battle Network 5. Mega Man Battle Network 5. You think I don't know Mega Man when I see it? It's so bad I'm going through the games on the floor, you guys. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. The Pokemon trading card game? 400 yen? Look, I just need a couple more pieces. I'm out of your hair forever, Japan. Don't worry about me. It's crazy. Got some pieces, y'all. Got some pieces. Little Mega Man, little Pokemon, SP, less than $100. Guys, we got Pokemon Coliseum for a crazy low price. Before she touches it, just look at this. 1,500 yen. That's less than $10. So 1,300 for all those cards. And then we're gonna get the Coliseum for 1,500 yen. The most expensive thing is this memory card. That's for the PS Vita. Okay. One last book off. So our flight leaves today. One last book off that we're gonna check out and just see what they got. I already see a copy of Pokemon Emerald for 8,000 yen. I might just cop that one just before we leave. yeah, we'll show you guys what's inside. And it's been lit. It's been a journey. Thankful, grateful. That's it. I'll show y'all what's in it. So, yeah. That these are my favorite stores in all of Japan and probably even all of the world, because where else could you find copies of Pokemon games, old Nintendo DS's, Game Boy Advances, 3DS's, PlayStation Vitas, just everything, man. Just the book off. I just love the way that I love how everything is preserved. I love how they still have games in the boxes. You know what I'm saying? It's 10 a.m. out here, man. And we out, man. So they got some Switch lights for like 14. That's like $100 US. They got some Switches for like a little bit over, that's actually less than 200 for a Nintendo Switch. Then they got Pokemon Emerald for 18,000, so that's $100. Then you got a 3DS LL, a blue one, for 16,000 yen in the box still. So this Nintendo 3DS LL is cheaper than this Pokemon Emerald. It's actually less money than Pokemon Emerald. Is 16,000 yen. This Pokemon Emerald looks like it's new in the box for 18,000 yen, which is a little bit over $100. We got a bunch of iPhones. And then we got books over here. We'll go look at the other sections. So we got some of the older games right here. These are like Super Nintendo, Super Famicom games right here. I found a copy of Pokemon Coliseum in here the other day, yesterday actually. I'm looking for something specific though. I'm looking for Pokemon. You got PS2 games. You got Xbox 360 games right here, Nintendo Wii. I'm looking for Pokemon Gold in specific. I'm good on Nintendo 3DS stuff, but you got Nintendo 3DS stuff right here. You feel me? And these take up a lot of space in the bags. Oh, I need this actually. I actually need this because I got Pokemon White. I need this Pokemon Black right here. And then they got Pokemon Heart Gold, 11,000. That is a steal. 11,000 for Pokemon Heart Gold. That's $70 with the box and Pokewalker complete. That's a steal. The issue is I have 2 English Heart Golds at the crib, but we will be leaving with this one today. Now, right now, I'm looking for Pokemon Gold and Silver for the Game Boy Color. Let's see what we find. We got some PS Vita games. And Pokemon Emerald, 18,000 yen, which is like 105. I don't think we're gonna find it, you guys. What's that here? Sometimes you have to ask the people up front. Check this out. You got a PS Vita in here, a white one. You got a white Vita right here. You got PS5s and some PS5 controllers. You got PlayStation 4 and Dragon Ball GT DVD art box, 20% off. Might could get that for like 7,000 yen, which is like $50 probably. Look at that, right? Holding on to this one right now, debating on that Pokemon Emerald. We're gonna go look at some Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards, you can get the assistance of an associate and you can just pretty much pick them out. But I've already picked out so many Pokemon cards on this trip that I'm all done with that. So that's pretty much it for this book off right here. yeah, I'm pretty cool. Let's go look at that emerald again. $2,700 for that pink DS Lite. That's like $20 for that DSi. I'm gonna get some help with that. That's like $20. Excuse me, boss man. Yeah, so this pink DSi, 2,700 yen. Look at this game save for Pokemon Black. 600 hours, 8 badges. Sick. Yes. Tax free? Tax free?
No.
How much? 5,500? Shit hard. Oh man. Oh yeah, he had some pieces. He had some Pokemon. Let me turn this off. I'm definitely doing that. Yeah. Yes. Yes. That's a good game save on that one right there, boy. All this for 42,000 yen. So that equates to about $25 US. So that's another book off steal. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
合計でこちらの4559円になります。
You take care of that? That's a little bit more enthusiastic. Yeah, just using Pokemon vending machine, man. Well, that's pretty cool, actually. Look at it. Look. So, just got a little, you feel me? A little, that's it. That's all. 800 yen, just a little souvenir while I'm in Japan. You feel me? Before we head back to the States. You know what I'm saying? I might do it again. Look, Pikachu, 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 Pikachu. Alright, so I shouldn't have put everything on my bed like this, but this is just a look at everything that I went and got out while out in Japan. We got the Super Famicom Edition 3DS. Gonna do a special unboxing for that. The loose copies of Pokemon Black and White. New Nintendo 3DS LL. Paid literally $18 for a Nintendo Pink DSi. Pokemon card box set. We got Pokemon Coliseum, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, GBA SP 900 yen, broken PS Vita 6,000 yen. Let's see what else we got. We got Super Mario Bros. 2,000 yen. That's like $12. Pokemon Black and White 2,500 yen a piece, so probably $30 for both. Pokemon Dash 1,000 yen. That's like $6. Got some PS Vita games. We got 2 Mega Man games, 900 yen a piece. 480 for Battle Network 3. Those were really good games back in the day. We got a loose Pokemon deck right here. We got the Miraidon Hot Wheel car right here. We got the Great Ball right here. We got the Piplup Baby Rattle. We got Nintendo Tokyo. Got a Gucci bag. We got the Diamond Pearl Platinum, all for the low out there. You feel me? Up here we got more Pikachu plushes, the Charizard plushes, 2 Pokemon booster boxes, bunch of Pokemon cards, bunch of booster packs, more Pokemon cards to open up. Yeah, y'all, this is what it's looking like. I shouldn't have put all this stuff in my bed. I'm gonna have to wash my comforter. But yeah, y'all, and this be the thumbnail. I'm out.